Hey guys, my name is Spotty.
What's up guys?
This is Icuber here.
What's up YouTube? Cubeorithms here.
I'm Blue.
I'm Red.
And in this video, we and some of our good friends at some other YouTube channels are going to try to answer the question, what is it that makes cubing so addictive?
So the way this video will work is we'll each state one thing that we find addicting about cubing.
So we're going to start off by passing the mic on over to Spotty. So go ahead.
Hey guys, my name is Spotty, and today I'm going to be telling you guys why I like cubing so much. Of course, there are a bunch of reasons why I love cubing, and one of them is that the Rubik's Cube, originally invented by Ono Rubik's, was invented as a toy, some puzzle made to entertain. And I don't know about you, but the Rubik's Cube is just such an awesome puzzle, a really awesome toy that is different from a lot of others. The first thing that makes it different is the fact that every solve is unique. Lots of games or toys are really repetitive, like you do the same thing over and over, and it can be fun for a while. But with the Rubik's Cube, every solve is different. But yeah, that's why I like the Rubik's Cube. It's just so fun. I could sit down and solve for hours. But that's all from me. Have a great day, guys.
Okay, so yeah, I would definitely agree with that because they're toys, you get that kind of happy feeling when you get a new toy like you did when you were a kid. We're adults now, but we still feel that happiness because we're addicted to cubing.
And I also agree because a lot of toys nowadays are really boring because they're so repetitive and you do the same thing over and over and over. But a Rubik's Cube has so many possibilities and so many ways it can be solved. It's just really fun.
Yeah, with all those different combinations, it really never gets boring. So that's just one little reinforcer of why it's so addicting. But that's not enough for me, so we're going to pass the mic on over to Cubing Universe.
What's up guys? Today I'm going to be talking about why I think the speed cubing part of cubing, basically getting faster at cubing, makes cubing more addictive. Immediately when thinking about this, I think the first thing that comes to mind is just seeing your times going down. When you see your times going down, like in your WCA statistics or just your timer session or whatever, it's exciting because you see you're improving. And as you improve more, it makes you want to keep improving. So you keep getting faster and faster and faster. And as you keep getting faster, you get even more hooked on cubing. And that's why it's so addictive. The next part of it, I think, is the competitive aspect. Actually going to WCA competitions and competing. Like as you start out competing, you'll realize that the competition's a lot harder than you thought it would be. At least in my case, that's how it was. And you're actually going to have to practice a lot to do well in the competitions. And that's a big motivator to try to do better and maybe get on a podium or win a competition in some event. So as you go to more competitions, you want to continuously try to improve your rankings, like your sum of ranks and just your ranks in general, trying to get world class. And then I think the final part of this is your efficiency in being able to help others. As you practice more and you get better at speed cubing, you'll learn more and more tricks, and in turn you'll be able to help newer cubers, and it kind of just feels good to know that you used to be like all the newer cubers, and now you've grown past that and you've gotten more efficient, and just in general you've gotten a lot better. And basically I think it's all about the improvement. As you improve, you want to improve more, and then you want to improve more, and it keeps going like that. So that is why I think speed cubing makes cubing addictive.
So yeah, I think this is definitely a really big reason why cubing is so addicting is speed cubing, getting your times down, getting faster, learning new methods, all that stuff. Really addicting.
Yep, it's really fun to see your times going down, especially in competitions. So I've been to 3 or 4, and every single time my 3x3 average and PB has gotten down drastically. It's really encouraging.
Right, yeah, learning new methods, doing all that stuff, getting faster. It's all really addictive. It feels really good. Still not enough for me though. Let's pass the mic on over to Icuber.
What's up, Cubeorithms? This is Icuber here, and today I'm just going to be talking about why I think cubing is so addicting. So the reason why I think cubing is so addicting is because you go to competitions and you meet new people and just meet new people online in general. And that social aspect of cubing just makes it way more fun and addicting. So you join this community where everyone's so welcome, to new cubers. Even if you're not that fast, people will welcome you with open arms and just be open to becoming friends with you. And I think that just makes it way more fun than if you were just I guess, sitting in your room alone and just cubing without any of your cubing friends. And then after that, there's competitions. So I personally really love competitions because, like, even a month before the competition actually happens, I'll be super excited and I'll just be like waiting for the competition to come. And when it happens, you just can meet all these cubers with, you know, the same interests as you, and you can compete and try to break your PBs. And I think just beating your official PBs and stuff like that makes it so addicting because you just want to keep going back to competitions and making new records and stuff like that for yourself. So with those two reasons combined, I think that that's the biggest thing that makes cubing so addicting and so fun. And yeah, that's all I have to say.
So I really agree with Icuber here because I have first-hand experience. I have a best friend that's a cuber, and it's just really fun to be able to sit down and solve and talk about cubing-related things that normally other people wouldn't understand.
Not to mention, first of all, thank you. I'm his friend. I'm friends with this guy. Anyway, also the friendly competition aspect, using your friends to kind of reinforce your skills, get faster, and kind of try to beat them is all really great, and I think that's really good. So now, I want to hear why you think cubing is so addicting. So let's pass the mic right on over to, there's no microphone, let's pass the mic right on over to Red.
Okay guys, so one of the reasons why I think cubing is addictive is because it makes us feel superior to regular people, non-cubers. Now we all know that we aren't actually any better than non-cubers, but being a speed cuber feels especially good because we get to show off and people sometimes freak out. It gives us that good feeling that we can do something that only a very small percentage of the world can do. So it does make it fun to keep on doing. But the truth is, feeling falsely superior to people is really not what should make us want to keep on cubing. It should be the joy of playing with a toy that has been around for 42 years, a toy that your parents probably played with, and the joy of meeting new cubers and getting to know them, not false superiority.
Wow. Okay, so you think you're more superior than other people? That's mean, dude. There's nothing cool about that. You suck.
Every human being, whenever they do something that a lot of people can't do, they feel this feeling that makes them feel good that they can do it and nobody else can. It makes them feel falsely superior, but it's not true, and we aren't superior to non-cubers.
I guess I can agree with you that, you know, you get in a group of non-cubers, they're all, holy moly, you're so smart. You're so cool, how can you do that? They do their regular, I just peeled stickers off, or it would take me a million years to solve it. That usual thing. It makes you feel good. I guess I can agree with you there.
So now I want to see Blue's reason, so we'll pass the mic over to him.
So I think the most addictive part of cubing is collecting cubes. Trying out new puzzles and watching your collection grow and grow is really fun. Just collecting things in general can be addictive, but when you pile on the competitive spirit and potential for becoming great at something, collecting twisty puzzles is the icing on the cake when it comes to cubing being addictive.
I really agree with Blue on this because having so many puzzles and such a variation, such as this thing and 7x7, 10x10, 3x3x5, it's really fun to just grow your collection and see your room become filled with so many colors and twists.
Yeah. I had barely even thought of that, like decorating your room. I don't know if that's what you're into or whatever. But anyway, that's why I think it is, and that's really all that we have for you guys today. I know there's a ton more reasons why. We intend on making a part 2 to this video, so if you have any ideas about why you think cubing is addicting, besides anything that we stated in this video, leave a comment down below, or you can actually make your own video and email it to us at cubeorithms@gmail.com.
We also want to thank all the people that made this video possible, Icuber, Spotty, and Cubing Universe. They did fabulously, and I really enjoyed doing a collaboration with them.
Yeah, it was really fun. Thank you to you guys for doing that. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. You guys should definitely check out their channels. We'll leave a link in the description below. They're all awesome. Go subscribe. Be a pal. You guys are great.
Don't be a bean curd.
Oh, I need to get rid of that intro. That I don't even know. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time, and have a great day. No, I'm not doing that. So that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching.
Goodbye.